Hello and welcome to GrindslimeTV with me, your host Aaron. And as you can see, we are continuing with this early 90s death kick at the minute. Cannot be helped. And I thought, balls to repetition. I'm making it happen and I'm sharing it with my slimers. So we're talking about today Carnage, Earache Recollections. Oh, and she's a banger. Absolute quality from start to finish. Now, it's quite funny because, yes, this is one of those really shitty Earache Digipack reissues, but I think it says more about me, who's the cunt who keeps buying them. You know, I'm always cunting these off, but ultimately, I keep throwing down the cheddar. So, I don't know. Just me, probably. But, I mean, a lot of the Digipacks I own from old Earache, these sort of classic series, I used to own like the proper like jewel case copies and that, but as some of you know, I had to like sell loads of music back in the day. But this is actually the first time I think I got this last year or the year before that. But it's the first time I actually owned this, because before the reissue came out, this was like in England at least, was a pretty hard to get a hold of for cheap if you could get hold of it. So I was very pleased anyway to get it, so I could say I've at least got the record. It's got the got a couple of demos on the back, you know, the rough mixes and the Day Man Lost, which obviously they took that song and was it Crime Against Humanity, was it? Shoved them together and you got that Gentle Ex-Human. Probably my favourite song on the album, gotta be honest. I mean, they're all bangers. I mean, shit, and you got really, really cool sort of variety on here as well. I mean, let's have a look at your Self-Dissection. I mean, that's a banging one. I mean, that's got that that's sort of like no, sorry, there's I mean, it's still a banger. I mean, well, got to remember as well, 4 of these songs were originally Dismember tracks, so got that going on. Yeah, so that, what was that? That was Deranged from Blood. That was a yeah, that's got the iconic opening riff on it. Absolutely outstanding stuff, that is. And that was the opening track for their Dismember's second demo. And on there, you also had Blasphemies of the Flesh and Self-Dissection. But then I think it was it was the first Dismember demo that had the song Death Evocation, which is the closing song on this record for Carnage. Obviously sharing members and whatnot. But yeah, I'm guessing because they made that the last song. I mean, there's an outro, but it's just, you know, is what it is. But Death Evocation is the last actual song. I'm guessing that was like a fan favourite at the time, being the opening track from their first demo. I guess throwing that on the end was kind of like a, you know, now it all runs back full circle kind of thing. But yeah, you've got the song Malignant Epitaph, which has that fantastic like tapping bit on it, which really sets a really cool atmosphere. Yeah, Gentle Ex-Human is definitely my favourite song. You know, it's got that sort of more of a Slayer and Morbid Angel kind of sound to it, but it's still like, it comes out the gate like really punky, like just full on sort of like 80s crust and like UK hardcore kind of sound, and then just like Amavix or something, and then obviously not from UK, but yeah, really, really, and then it just goes into that sort of Morbid Angel kind of sound. It just does it for me every time. But yeah, whole album you can't go wrong with. Absolutely cracking stuff. So definitely worth getting hold of. I mean, they're from Sweden. This was, of course, around that time when everyone was like, yeah, we can entomb too, you know. So a lot of them sort of threw their hats in the ring, and Carnage are probably one of the best at it, you know, that them with Grave and Entombed and, you know, whatnot. But yeah, you cannot go wrong with this. And what's quite funny, those are on the back. It's like yeah, old Michael Hammett. He says on there, like, listening back to this music now, some of the compositions sound quite naive. You know, he goes on to say a lot of other stuff, but it's like, mate, it sounds fucking awesome. Naive. Sounds like the absolute fucking shit is what I think it sounds like. Absolute banger of a record. Love the artwork as well. Dan Seagrave, of course. And just, all round, mate. Just, yeah, the riffage, the solos. I mean, it's got that nice sort of, you get that sort of classic, crusty HM2 Swedish sound that you're sort of used to, you know, those chainsaw guitars and whatnot. Very sort of punky influence with the sort of D beats and sort of hardcore kind of breakdowns here and there. But these Carnage definitely took it in a more melodic direction, made it a bit more technical, bit more atmosphere in there, because like all those other records, they're atmospheric in their own way, you know. But this one definitely sort of brings in that sort of a lot more at the higher end of the next, particularly outside of solos as well. Like you'll just get some like really cool lead parts, and I know you get them in the other bands as well. But I don't know, Carnage just did it a little bit different, and yeah, so definitely up there with this is up there with like, you know, like an ever flowing stream, left hand path, into the grave, fucking all the other obvious ones. So 100% classic, and I was definitely pleased to finally have it in my collection, because having to listen to it online was cool and everything, but it's nice when you have the actual thing. Like I have the record, you know, like, it exists and it's in my possession. Love it. So definitely Dark Recollections by Carnage came out in 1990, and it is just an absolute belt. So yeah, this is the 2021 reissue. And like I said, I think I got it like, it was either early last year or late the year before. So within the last couple of years that I finally managed to bag this bad boy. Got the demos on the end, like I say. It's got the Dayman Lost demo from '89, and then it has the rough mixes of the same demo, so you get the same 3 tracks again, and then you get a couple of tracks from the Infestation of Evil demo too. So really, really cool stuff. 18 tracks. I think it's just under an hour's worth of gear here, so definitely going to keep you entertained for a while. I love it. You'll love it. It's a banger. So that's it from me today. And yeah, check out your, you know, stuff. You know, support the scene, your local music shop, and I'll jack you later. Jack? That almost sounded like I'll jack you later. Whoa, jack you later. I'd watch it.